Season 1 race is over and I just had a real nice, good night's rest for the first time in a week or something. And, well, here's my dead hardcore character. So I died at level 93 last night. I was playing since the season started here for 48 hours and 46 minutes, so I was going pretty hard. I slept only once all the way until that point for around 3.5 hours or something like that. And I was originally planning to sleep twice for around that time, but turns out the leveling is so fast that once is enough actually. So I did like a 27-hour session and then like another, was that a 22 or something at that point. And yeah, I was like 8 hours away from level 100, so I decided to just go all the way. But it didn't really work out, unfortunately. So we had a bit of an unfortunate power out here, and my character died. So yeah, I guess that happens, and yeah, when you DC or when something like that happens, your character just stays in the game for a very long amount of time, it seems, because my character was pretty much invincible. So I had self-healing, so I would just stay at full HP for like another 10 seconds anyway, and then most of the monsters there were dead anyway, so I don't know how long my character was there, but it was definitely too long, turns out. So my character was able to withstand probably at least 3 fire enchanted explosions at a time and still survive. And I definitely had like no issues whatsoever. I mean, you can see this pace, and it only gets easier towards the end and not harder. So yeah, that race was pretty much a done deal, I guess. I was like 2 levels ahead of the next guy. I mean, there may have been some non-streaming people that were maybe close, but I strongly doubt anyone was higher. I do have to say though, playing a Twisting Blade Zorg again was really fun. This is one of my all-time favorites of Diablo 4 builds so far, and it's completely cracked this season. I'm gonna go more into detail about this in another video, so I want to show my setup and what I've been doing, because this is like the craziest learning build ever. So I was doing this all solo self-found, so it's 48 hours here. You've seen the screenshot. I was completely solo, no trading, etc. And this is probably the fastest you can do. I cannot imagine there's any other faster builds. Maybe Flurry, Rapid Fire can come close to this, or maybe it beats it. I don't know. I was strongly considering switching builds to Flurry IF at various stages, but in the end I just stuck to the Twisting Blades that I started with. And yeah, it was a nice ride all the way.
enter. Enter, står der.
Stop. Holy moly, den gick stark. Make me mad, yes. I'm stuck with cards. No, I'm kidding. Hallo, hvorfor var du i den der? Skal jeg køre hurtigt? Ja. Okay.
one fun fact for this race here is I didn't actually have my Lilith altars prepared, so I actually had to gather them on this character after the season start. So that was really scuffed. So originally, you know, most people have probably prepared them, especially the racers, and well, I didn't. So my original character from back then in hardcore had died and had never recollected the altars, and I was actually so swamped with work, with like, you know, preparing for the season and guides and, you know, like the last minute patch notes and everything, so that I just didn't have time, honestly. So I was already on like 4 hours of sleep per night or something for the entire week leading up to launch and leading up to the race, so I was kind of like in an exhausted state, I gotta say. And then I had to power through those like 28-hour sessions. Yeah, that was alright, but I just didn't have time for the altars. I wanted to do it right before the launch, basically, when I start my first stream before the season goes live. And I was going to take like 2 hours or something, ride around a little bit and get it done. But that didn't work out because on that morning we also had like a 10-hour like power out. There was like some scheduled maintenance or something apparently that yeah, basically completely ruined my plans and my to-do list for that day, and I just didn't have time to log in earlier. But okay, so all in all that cost me like maybe like 90 minutes of basically AFK time. So let's say it would be like 47 hours, and then as I said from here on like 8 hours more. So something like 55 hours or so would be the target time for a 1 to 100 solo rogue, guys. So keep that as a benchmark if you want. If you're curious about my leveling strategy, how to get there so fast, it was nothing really special. I just started with Renown. I did 3 out of 5 regions to Renown 5. I wanted to get those Paragon points. Especially in hardcore, I think that was probably going to be a pretty nice advantage. And because we had all those nerfs that made our characters a bit squishier and weaker, I figured having those extra Paragon points would be really helpful. Turns out it was really useless, honestly, because of how powerful we are. We actually got insane power creep from those hearts and all that stuff. At least for the rogues, this was definitely like the craziest build that I've been playing so far, I gotta say, because of those hearts. But again, I'm gonna go more into that in another video. But then there's also the stronghold strategy that people were doing, and from what I've seen, others were not exactly much faster than me with that. So there were a lot of people that were like a bit faster, like to level 50 because of the stronghold grind. But yeah, I think this is kind of a meme, to be honest. So at least for anyone who's not trying to be world first, level 100, this is completely useless, I think, because you have to do it now anyway. So that was why I originally recommended my strategy in my leveling guide, link in the description by the way, to do what I did basically. So I decided to skip 2 of the Renown regions because I was already like level 50-ish. I was like higher level than I should have been because of those server issues at the start where I just was randomly grinding. But I think it would be possible to finish all 5 Renown regions completely by around level 50 and then just start Nightmare Dungeons all the way. I had a lot of fun, I gotta say, so it's a bit sad that I didn't actually make it to 100. But on the other hand, yeah, the character was done and I had a lot of fun with it. And I was not really going to do much with this rogue post 100. I wanted to try stuff like the Eagle Horn and well, something like that. But I will level a second rogue eventually after playing some other classes. So we can just do it then. For now, my plans is I'm probably going to start a sorcerer later today. So this is my second class. I'm quite hyped for a frozen orb build. I want to try frozen orb and maybe charged bolts. So one of those two because of those new powers and stuff like that. So it seems very exciting. And I'm just gonna keep going and cycle through the class a little bit, level them a little bit, try some stuff. In any case, that's it for my season start and for my little story time here. So I had a lot of fun, I gotta say. Hope you also enjoyed the season. There was a lot of like doom and gloom going on before the start because of nerfs, etc. And I gotta say, it's actually a blast. So I had a really good time. I like those hearts, there's lots of crazy things you can do with them. And I think that overall Blizzard has actually done a pretty good job with this patch. Of course, I'm gonna have like my own feedback video coming up for this season theme and all that stuff. There is some things I don't like, but this is another thing for another day. I want to say a big thank you for everyone who has been there on my live stream on Twitch when I was racing, and we had a lot of support and all that. We were vibing and jamming to the music, and we just had a generally good time there. And that is also something that really makes it enjoyable and worth it for me. So, thank you very much. and see you guys next time.
Why
Fuldstændig
isn't
black, god
gaming
damn.
fun anymore?
Listen,
Det er fordi,
guys,
jeg
here's the
streamer
thing.
på...
I'm old. I have gray hairs. There's one thing that's been in my life since my hair was short and full of color. And that's
Jeg
video
ved
games.
ikke, altså bruger jeg jo noget, der hedder...
But recently,
restreams.
I've realized
Oh, look who it
that I
is!
spend a lot more
It's Zach Rar.
Jeg bruger noget, der hedder restream.
Wow.
Der,
Which
altså
one is
streamer
that?
til forskellige. Jeg har sgu også problemer i
Oh
går.
yeah, that's back whenever I was doing the New World. I need to start playing New
Ej,
World again.
jeg har kun lige startet med. Jeg havde godt
It's a
købt
great
den til
video.
for, jeg ved sgu ikke, det er 2-3
That I do
måneder.
Oh, it's that guy.
Jeg er først lige begyndt her
In fact, in the
for...
past couple of years, there's been months at a time where I did not play a single minute of
It's
video
the
games.
mogul male guy.
It most certainly is not because I'm a busy and
And survived worse.
Jeg prøver altså lige at shut off Twitchen og så starte igen.
Far, det er mig.
Brace that. Please,
Er det dig?
Det er mig.
Nej, men...
Far. Far.
Mhm.
Hvor er du?
Jeg spiller Sorg. Still Black? Kæft, jeg spillede sådan set Rogue. Men goddamn, jeg synes, det var sindssygt slow i starten. Men altså, så finder jeg så senere hen ud af, at jeg sidder og spiller på... hvad det hedder det der Adventure Mode. Du ved, jeg sad ikke og spille på den laveste ranking, eller laveste difficulty. Og det var bare sådan lidt, altså...
Watch out!
Det var sgu stupid.
Jeg kan køre i.
Jeg har overvejet, altså så jeg er level 12 på en Rogue, men så skiftede jeg over til, at jeg spiller så sjovt.
Jeg kører i dag.
Men hvad er det, du siger? Det er med den nederen, hvis ikke det... Prøv lige at vente lidt med et... Ej, nu ved jeg det. Nu ved jeg det med et... God damn, den er der. Ej, jeg er sikker på, at det der. Er det ikke? Eller hvad? Det er måske ikke. Altså, er der helt black, eller kan du se mit webcam?
Min bil, den er helt gået i stykker.
Jeg er ikke level 18.
Far, kig.
Okay.
Min bil er helt gået i stykker.
Så er det.
Det er fordi, at jeg kørte galt.
Prøv lige at klikke på det link, der jeg sendte fra det der kick.com/itspoon. Prøv lige at se, om du ikke kan se streamen der. Det kan være, at jeg skal... Jeg ved sgu ikke, hvad fanden jeg skal gøre. Hey, what up, Elizabeth?
Far, jeg kører i galt. Kig på min mobil.
Det kan egentlig være, det er min stream key, jeg skal have opdateret inde på selve... Nej, så burde det sgu stadig ikke virke. Men det, jeg ved ikke, om du overhovedet ved, hvad restream det er, Larsen. Men det er jo, altså det er bare sådan en eller anden lorte service, hvor man kan plugge ind 3 eller 4 forskellige streaming sites. Altså for eksempel YouTube, Kick, Rumble, you name it. Og så trykker man bare på én knap, og så streamer du til 4 eller sådan noget. Og det er jo super easy. Men det kræver jo, at du plugger dem ind, og jeg kunne forestille mig, at det kunne jo godt være, at jeg prøver lige at nu har jeg lige afmonteret Twitchen. Ej, jeg ved godt. Altså, du kan... selve gamet, det er fordi, jeg spiller med fullscreen, du ved, game catcher. Så når jeg alt tapper, så er der black screen. Det er sgu egentlig fint nok. Jeg gider sgu ikke at have, at der er nogen, der sidder og kan se mit prawn og alt muligt crap, der kører i baggrunden. Prawn, det er der sgu ikke så meget af mere. Men du ved, hvordan det er. De skal groomes virkelig. Det er sgu fun nok. Vi glæder os lidt til CS2. Det kommer jo snart til CSGO 2. Det er de begge to mega hassel. Den mindste af det, eller den mellemste, han sidder og spiller CS lige nu. Han sidder ved siden af, ham kan du ikke se. Og så, han spiller så Forza Horizon Falke. Så, men han kan nu op rundt i både CS og alt sådan noget. Så. Jeg har aldrig prøvet at se, om jeg kan få dem til at spille World of Warcraft, men
Are you kidding me, Con? Are you kidding me too? What the?
Det interesserer ikke lige udenbart. Ja, lige præcis. Nej, jeg ved sgu ikke helt. Jeg tror sgu ikke rigtigt, der er... Altså, der er sgu ikke nogen tvivl om, at der er selvfølgelig nogle mennesker, der godt kan make it big som pro-gamer. Det er jo åbenlyst, men det er sgu i Danmark. Så det er sådan lidt... Altså, hvis man prøver på at få sine kids til at være en pro-gamer, det er det med fail, føler jeg. Så skal det være sådan noget med, at man er en... Jeg skulle sige influencer. God forbid, at man blev en influencer. Men så skulle det være sådan noget med, at man blev en content creator. Du ved. Det kunne være fint nok. Altså, det er sgu stadig en shitty sfære at komme ind i, synes jeg. Altså, det må man sige. Men i forhold til penge, det vil være fint nok. Men det der med at være pro-gamer, god damn, man, det er bare sådan et tiny needle hole, man. Hvad siger du? Så vi kan tage... Det kan være lige lidt. Ja, lige præcis. Det er totalt fail. Altså, totalt fail. Det er bare wasted hours. Man kan sige, hvis man hygger sig med det, så kan man diskutere, hvor meget wasted hours det er, men det er bare sådan, altså du bruger bare afsindige USA'er, og det er jo det samme med den abysmal streaming career, jeg havde i gang i, altså for Satan Larsen, alle de timer, jeg har streamet. Men altså man kan sige, jeg har jo altid gjort det på en, jeg har altid bare siddet og, det har jo bare, altså det har jo ikke været for at være en content creator, hvis du forstår, det har jo bare været, når jeg sidder alligevel og gamer, lige så godt tryk start stream, hvis du forstår. Det har ikke været sådan et eller andet med, at jeg har taget et eller andet ekstraordinært i værks, hvor jeg hedder, nu skal vi sidde og lave retarded Wednesday og sådan noget. Der er bare så det her, det er aldrig sådan noget min stil.
Hey, far.
Hvad er det?
Men der er billeder af alle billeder.
Det må du gerne. Skal vi gå ud af det der? Skal vi gå ud af det? Men hvad siger du? Er du level 58 eller sådan noget, Larsen?
Ej, far. Jeg tror, jeg bliver en billede.
Hvad vil du gerne spille?
Jeg tror, jeg vil spille et billede.
Rød eller blå?
Nej, ikke.
Der.
Ja. Altså, billeder, jeg spiller. Jo.
Det er sgu ikke helt bare putte på.
Blå. Nej.
Så spiller et andet skydespil. Jeg ved ikke, hvor hooked jeg var på Diablo 4 i starten faktisk. Altså, jeg troede egentlig, det ville blive nogenlunde. Det havde sådan en forhåbning om, men så sad jeg og spillede betaen, og altså, jeg kunne godt se, at det mindte utrolig meget om en klon imellem, eller en blanding mellem Diablo Immortal og Diablo 3. Og det synes jeg sådan set ikke, det var en god ting. Så jeg ved ikke, altså det er fun nok, men der er ikke nogen tvivl om, at det her det føles overhovedet ikke lige så godt som, nu siger jeg godt nok Diablo 3. Jeg synes ikke Diablo 3 som sådan var godt, men alligevel så Diablo 3 i starten var faktisk ikke så ringe, som man egentlig gik og synes dengang, synes jeg ikke. Det er lidt sjovt, altså det er det samme med, nu skal jeg til at sige Warlords of Draenor, men det er det samme ligesom Cataclysm for eksempel. Dengang Cataclysm det kom ud, der sad man bare og tænkte, god damn, det her det er garbanzo. Men så når man kigger tilbage på udviklingen, så sidder man og tænker, god damn, Cataclysm det var måske slet ikke så ringe alligevel. startfilmen, der kommer nu.
Jeg skal tisse.
Det er bare i orden.
Okay.
Det er far, der skulle bare around. Altså det... Hvis jeg så skal være helt ærlig, Lars, så Diablo 4, selvom jeg sidder og spiller lige nu, så er det faktisk ikke rigtig fanget mig nu. Altså det er ikke sådan, at jeg sidder og tænker, god damn, det her spil, det er fedt. Altså any minute, så kunne jeg logge ud af, fordi jeg bare så tænker, det er sgu bare more of the same. Men altså det kan godt være, det er godt nok. Det er bare så lige det her set og sådan noget, der har det bare virket som en Diablo Immortal, der er på Rifts. Altså, jeg ved godt, der var måske også Rifts i Diablo Immortal, men det... Hvad siger du?
Ej, jeg vil ikke have noget tøj på.
Så bare til det af, men... mand.
Far, hvordan tager man det af?
Jamen, det skal du gøre ude i startmenuen. Det kan vi lige godt, når du er færdig med det.
Det slår mig.
Og jeg gør sgu lige sådan her i stedet. Jeg er lige på vej ind til Randers, så jeg skal lige ind til en kammerat. Men ja, det var da fuldstændig ret. Det er fucking... Nej. Alle de timer, der skal kommunisere for, at man måske kan komme til de der
F.
50 mennesker på hver
Hvor er det?
kommer med i helt store planer, der virkelig kan leve af det.
How is sparring you training with dummies, supposed to prepare me for fighting ghosts? What if they turn me into one?
Og vi så kan leve af vores børn, og så sige, haha, svin mand, det har karma, jeg har betalt for det de første 18 år, du betaler for mig de næste 18 år. Men det er så nok ikke helt sådan, fordi jeg synes om det. Det er fucking ikke worth it. Altså som jeg skrev tidligere, der jeg hørte nok ikke lige høre, hvad du startede derinde, men I fucking don't care. Ved du hvad? Hvis du vil være skraldemand, så bliver du skraldemand, så længe du elsker det, du står op til, og det du laver.
Ja.
Så er det pisse lige meget af det, tænker jeg. Men jeg er også lidt enig.
Ja, og så skal du være god til at slukke, når jeg siger det, ikke?
Ja.
Det er godt, så gå ud og tænde.
I cannot do that here. It is done.
Far, jeg vil hjælpe mig. Far, vil du have noget hjælp?
Jeg har en rygsæk, for du kan tage den. Find en rygsæk først.
Hvad?
Find en rygsæk først.
Jeg har en ros. Far. Far. Den har lige været over på 100. Far, den har lige været over
Ja.
på 100, og så... Og nu er den forsvundet 100. Nu er 100 forsvundet. Jeg skal ikke bruge alle skuddene. Lad være. Ellers så har du ikke nogen til at skyde. Jo,